فرنساوية، هيو شعب الجبارين عم يتنفس حرية. حبوا الفلسطينية لأجل الوطن سوية، هيو شعب الجبارين عم يتنفس.
Mr. Jerson, the French teacher, is explaining a French poem while Lucy is daydreaming.
Bonjour étudiante. Good morning class. Comment ça va? How are you? Aujourd'hui, nous allons apprendre une poésie. Today we are going to learn a poem. Toi, peux-tu te réveiller Lucy s'il te plaît? Can you wake Lucy up please?
Lucy, réveille-toi. Lucy, wake up.
Oh, suis-je? Where am I?
Lucy, tu es dans la classe de français. Lucy, you're in the French class.
I'm sorry, sir. I thought I was still in the English class. I was in a wonderful world of my own.
And now, as our journey comes to a close, let us welcome back all the beloved characters from A Midsummer Night's Dream for our grand finale.
Ladies and gentlemen, fairies and mortals, I stand before you as the humble dreamer who brought this magical world to life. A heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you for making this reimagined journey so extraordinary. Our regal Duke and Duchess, thank you for your wisdom and inspiration. Oh, you mischievous sprite, with your pranks and playfulness, you added the spark of whimsy to our tale. Thank you, Puck, noble king and graceful queen. Your royal presence and enchanting love story touched our hearts. Thank you, Oberon and Titania. Ah, dear Bottom, with your comic charm, you brought laughter to the forest and love into the heart of our fairy queen. Thank you, Bottom. Ah, yes, the entangled web of romance. Thank you, Helena, Hermia, Demetrius, and Lysander. Your emotions and passions moved us all. Aegeus, you were stern yet loving. Thank you. Our English and French teachers, thank you for your invaluable help. To the magical fairies who weave their spells and dance with delight, you brought enchantment to our dream. Thank you, my fairy friends. And to all the other characters, large and small, the courtiers. The friends. The trees. The walls. The anchors and narrators. The singers, the dancers, and the choral reciters, and everybody else who added their colors to this tapestry of dreams. I extend my heartfelt gratitude. Each one of you made this journey so extraordinary. Lastly, I must express my deepest gratitude to all of you, our dear audience, for joining us on this magical adventure, for sharing our dreams, and for making this reimagined Midsummer Night's Dream a reality. And now, as our dream comes to an end, may the magic we experience tonight stay with us always, reminding us that love, laughter, and dreams have the power to unite us all. Thank you.
Dear audience, we hope you enjoyed the show we put up for you today. Can we give a loud and thunderous applause to our young performers? Thank you, audience. Parents, kindly don't leave now. Kindly remain seated. The show isn't over yet. We request you to lend us a few more minutes of your precious time. I would like to invite on stage our chief guest, His Excellency Major General Muhammad Ashik Uzzaman, the Ambassador of Bangladesh. Sir, we eagerly anticipate to hear a few words of wisdom and inspiration from you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In fact, after such a colorful program, outstanding program, it is very boring to listen from me something. And the program remind me that I think 7 to 8 years back, I had a visit to Delhi, Gurgaon. Many of you know it possibly. There is an amusement park. There was I saw this kind of drama, and definitely mixed with Indians, dances, songs, and very colorful costumes. So today's, and that is a very professional one. Many planning, research has been done on that one. But today I was amazed to see such a colorful and outstanding performance by the student of class 6 of this very famous school. I consider it is an honor and privilege for me to remain here as a chief guest and witness such a colorful presentation. I think if I had not come, I would have missed it. I think it's a good experience for me. On my behalf, I request all of you, please put your hands together to again give her a big round of applause. And I also equally consider it is an honor and privilege for me to remain here as a chief guest. The distinguished parents are here, the respected principals, other teachers, and another guest has left, the Director of Primary Education of Kuwait, Ministry of Education. My salam and greetings to all of you. In fact, as you know that I have a military background, I joined military to avoid study. Because when I was a student of intermediate, I thought study is enough. So let me join in military so that I can skip the study part of that one. But after serving almost 37 years, I found that it is a more difficult job to remain in army without study. So, in fact, I don't have so much of habit of reading books like the Shakespeare. I definitely have read books like Shakespeare book of Romeo and Juliet. I've seen the movies, the Macbeth, other things. But when it came that Summer Night's Dream, so I just scanned through the internet, what is there? By reading, I understood, and the performance or play made by the beautiful girls and boys were excellent. While I was listening to the introductory speech by the respected principal, you know that Socrates has a 3 question of filtering, you know? Many of you know it. One, whatever you are going to say, whether it is truth or not, whether it is good or not, and third, whether it is useful or not. So these are the 3 tests what Socrates had, that philosophy. But if you want to say something, it must be truth. And you should think to whom you are talking, whether it is good or bad. If it is bad, don't tell it. And whether it is useful or not. So I'm thinking whatever I'm going to say, whether it will be useful or not, good or not, or the truth or not, definitely it's truth. And now I'll make some lighter part of it. Since there is all the students are there. So there is a saying that if both the faces looks together, similar, they are brother or sister. If the thoughts and talkings matches each other, they're the friend. If the faces and the talks does not match anything, they're the husband-wife. Why I'm telling this thing? I think this is truth. Huh? So here the respected parents are there. That day principal, sorry, I'm very informal in delivering my speech. Principal and two of the respected teachers went to my office. I was telling that my elder son, he has just completed PhD from University of Sydney, and my younger son, he is in Bangladesh Military Academy as officer's cadet. He has already crossed 1 year. I'm a military man, but I was not in favor of choosing military as a profession for my son because it's a hard life, that's why. Then I saw the movie 3 Idiots. I think many of you have seen it. And there I found that the ingenuity and brilliantness of your son has to be honored. They might have some knack in some of the side of the study. Dear parents, please allow them. That will make them happy. That will make them committed. That will make them attractive to their study and further profession in the future. So, another, he was telling, the principal was telling about the humanity. During my last 37 years of the military, in different capacity, I used to tell my officers, and to myself also, that look, whatever decision you give, whatever punishment you give, whatever reward you have given, you must have some humanity in it. This is very, very important. The more you grow, the more the tree, the more it grows, it bends. So I request all my younger son and daughters, please, you may be a very professional man in your future life, doctor, engineer, computer scientist, anything. But you should inculcate that sense of humanity with you. Be kind to the people. Give respect to the sentiment, emotion of others. That is very, very important for not only for the children, for everybody. That's why Socrates told whether it is good or not. If it is bad for him, don't tell it. You see all the religion, I think here many people of like Muslim, Hindu and other religion may be there. No religion says anything bad about anything. All the religion says appreciate. Appreciate other. Say if I ask someone, you see I'm putting on a suit, how does it look? What I am going to listen, in fact. I am going to listen, he should tell, oh, he's excellent, very good, your choice is very good. I am not going to listen. I'm going to say, oh, what you have bought is a bully, rubbish. So appreciate. In our Islam religion, everywhere Almighty Allah said, appreciate, Alhamdulillah. Even in our Salat, all the time we say about the gratefulness, appreciation. So my dear daughter and son, please appreciate others. I have given one lighter part of it, that when two idea, thought matches each other, they are friend. I was discussing with them that still I have a good relation with my school friend. The school friendship is the best place. You will never forget. You'll never forget this, your bondness, your attachment to your classmate, to your immediate junior, to immediate seniors. So I'll request all of you, please have the mind to have the kindness, be human, be humorous, enjoy your life. I'll not say anything more. First, again, I thank you very much, the respected principal, respected parents, dear guests, my dear son and daughters, and whoever, for your excellent performance and give me an opportunity to come here as a chief guest. I consider myself as an honor and privilege. Bangladesh is a very small country in the South Asia, which is surrounded by India in three sides. We have only opened in the south. We have sea there. So the culture of Bangladesh and India, we are not just like a neighboring countries. We are not like just neighboring countries. We have such a bondness. We have such a good history of bondness between two countries. And you know the history. I will not go to that one. So we have still that excellent relation with our great nation, India. So I thank everyone, especially it was such a colorful costumes. I asked principal who has planned all those things. It was such an excellent one. I think the color choice and the decoration, all the dresses, the shoes, the socks, and everything was excellent. So please give a round of applause for the person who has made all these things. First of all, lastly, my best wishes to all the respected parents, my dear sons and daughters, distinguished guests. This is the month of Hala, February. So let us celebrate this year with the brotherly and friendly people of the Kuwait. Again, I thank you, the principal and everybody. If I mistaken anything, if I mistaken any names, I cannot say everybody, but everybody. Really, I would have missed it if I have not come here. I really enjoyed it, and the confidence, the performer, the young kids, they have shown. It is amazing, amazing. I cannot name one or two. Everybody. I have also the experience of conducting or organizing this kind of cultural program, being in army or even as being an ambassador. So I find it is extensively worked out. The song with the video, it matters a lot. I know that with the same thing that somebody is pulling the trolley, somebody is pulling this microphone, all is needed is very good coordination. Only this is very well coordinated, a program cannot be like that. So I convey my heartiest gratitude and sincere thankfulness to those who worked very hard at the back of the scene. My sincere gratitude to all of you. So that's all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for honoring me as the chief guest. It is really my honor and privilege to come here. And I don't know, I think none of you might have visited Bangladesh. Welcome to Bangladesh, a beautiful country, a beautiful people is there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Now, if I kindly request the respected principal to receive a small memento from my side.
Thank you, sir. Your words were inspiring and your presence was invaluable. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. Now over to Dua.
I would now like to call on stage Ms. Atharifa Al-Ajmi from the Ministry of Education to please speak a few words.
Hi, good morning everyone. Adar Al-Ajmi from Private Education. Thank you, sir. I'd like to thank Mr. Rafi. Thank you so much for inviting me today here. Thank you, Mrs. Yusra. Thank you, everyone, I would like to thank the teaching and administrative staff for their interest in our students. Parents, you're making a great and hosting effort. Please clap for yourself because you deserve that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Now, over to Rital.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the students of grade 6, I, Rital, stand here today to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Almighty and to all those who have helped make our theatrical journey a huge success. I take this opportunity to thank all our honorable delegates, His Excellency, the Ambassador of Bangladesh, Major General Muhammad Ashik Uzzaman, Secretary of Ambassador, Mr. Muhammad, our esteemed dignitaries from the Ministry of Education for taking their time out and gracing the occasion. Your presence added immense value to our event and boosted our morale. We would now like to acknowledge our deep gratitude to our principal, sir, vice principals, headmistresses, and senior mistresses for your unwavering support and guidance. Finally, I thank all our respected teachers who played a great role in organizing and putting up such a unique show and providing us students with the opportunity of bringing to life one of William Shakespeare's greatest plays. Thank you, teachers. We love you and appreciate all that you do for us. Dear moms and dads, we can't wait to come home and get a tight hug from you. It's been a busy few days for us. We can't wait to hear from you how we fared today. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. Let me borrow the words of the great William Shakespeare and bid you farewell. Sweets to the sweet. Farewell, goodbye, and have a nice day.
I would now like to call on stage our senior mistress, Deepa ma'am.
If time is money, today you have spent millions for our children. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt from the heart. A very good morning, His Excellency, Major General Muhammad Ashkuzman, Mr. Muhammad Zehon Islam, Ms. Atari Al-Ajmi, our dear principal, teachers, and esteemed parents. It's a rare privilege and honor for me to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the FAIPS family gathered here. Thanking the Almighty for His immense and incessant love and grace, let me take up my responsibility. First and foremost, I would spell out immense words of thanks to our chief guest, His Excellency Major General Muhammad Ashkuzman, for keeping apart a few moments from his extremely busy schedule. Thank you so much, sir, and each and every word that you gave us, I'm sure they are pearls of wisdom. Thank you so much once again. Our hearts brimming with gratitude goes to Mr. Muhammad Zehon Islam, Secretary to the Ambassador of Bangladesh, for gracing this occasion with your presence. Thank you so much. I extend a heart full of gratitude to Ms. Atari Al-Ajmi from the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Private Education, whose presence has made this occasion really special. I would extend a heart full of thanks to our principal, Mr. Ravi Ainoli. Sir, your guidance and constant goodwill radiates a source of energy within us, and that is exactly what you witnessed here. Thank you so much, sir. Words are not enough to thank our vice principals, Vinita ma'am, Shiba ma'am, along with Harvinder ma'am. Your consistent guidance and support is, again, what we witnessed here today. Thank you so much for everything. Seema ma'am, Bharti ma'am, Shabnam ma'am, Ira ma'am, sincerest thanks goes to you for all the help and encouragement that was showered throughout. Sharmishta ma'am, your support behind stage, Rodriguez sir, your support on stage, and Zina ma'am, your support in scripting and implementing the entire program. That was priceless. I have no words. Each one of you proved to be the strongest of pillars to lean on. Come what may, ever ready with solutions for any kind of challenges that came our way. Thank you so much. AMD department, Nageshwar sir and team, Roderick sir and team, Tanusmita ma'am and team, you were all there at our beck and call, be it for props, invites, songs and whatnot, a heart full of gratitude. Thank you Ms. Yusra, Ms. Jomi for helping us to reach out to our parents and guests. Mr. Ramesh and Mr. Sampson for helping us sail through the tough situations. Mr. Johnny and his team for the photography and videography. Mr. Nalinda, Bensi, Shanaz, all the aunties who helped us here. The list goes on and on. Thank you so much. So with your permission, may I please call my class 6 teachers, Sharmishta ma'am, AMD department, and all the teachers who helped us to come up with a program like this. Please, teachers, come up on the stage. I wish I had the time to take all their names here. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels set rolling, wrong back, but there were so many setbacks in between. I know my teachers stood really strong with me to come up with this. Very few, I can say, very few hours we got in the stage to practice with the children. And you know, a play like this, that practice was very much needed. But my children pulled through, and I'm sure my teachers, day and night, over the phone, in the class, it was priceless. It will not be an exaggeration if I say that it's their immaculate planning, execution, and dedication to attain perfection that you have all watched here. They are the architects of this program. For sure, they deserve a bigger hand. Thank you will be an understatement here. I will have to coin new words now to express my gratitude to each one of you. Thank you so much. So can you please join on the stage for a photo with them? Dear parents, we are indeed fortunate to have you all here. Thank you so much for encouraging our little angels. And please, sir, with pleasure. And a tight hug goes to our little ones who cooperated to this day and patiently waited. Ma'ams, Vinita, ma'am, all of you, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Your rock-solid support to us students and teachers alike will always be appreciated. We always remain grateful to you.
السيدات والسادة، بالنيابة عن طلاب الصف السادس أقف هنا اليوم لأعبر عن خالص امتناني لله عز وجل ولكل من ساعد في نجاح حفلنا نجاحا كبيرا.
أود أن أتقدم بالشكر الجزيل لضيوفنا الكرام سفير بنغلاديش السيد